On a chilly December afternoon, EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Paul Brown Stadium in Cincinnati, Ohio. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between our visitors and the Cincinnati Bengals. Two teams trying to stake their claim to postseason football. Week 14 of the NFL is underway. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Get ready. Get ready.
Head up, 18 Gator. Let's go, D.
Tight dog, tight dog, tight dog.
Protein spill. Get it.
Brady now on first down. Throw left side, complete to Moss. 14 yards there on the first play from scrimmage.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
Pilot, 64, weak.
Now a give left side to Falk. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Recon, 132 fighter.
Now a handoff here to his running back. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Set, 18 Gator. 22 jet bomber, 22 jet bomber.
Slow. No.
Check 9.
This complete to Jones. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
Ready, set.
53 is the mark. Hey, defense, let's go. Big dance.
80 weapons. Set, go.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
From the 22, here's 2nd and 8.
Crunch time, defense. Slam, slam, slam. Right there, 54, right there, right there, 54.
6-6, pull it high.
SOS, SOS.
Hit it.
SOS, SOS. Let's go, come on.
They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time.
I'm not sure that you would call it a trick play, but they definitely showed some imagination there. I wouldn't be surprised if they want to come back and show this play a few more times before this one is over.
A nickel look now for the Bengals as they try to stop them here on 3rd down. And now the Bengal defense here calling a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Ready? 8, read.
Check, check.
Hey, 2.
He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long.
Check 24, check 24. What, twin?
Look at me. Go on, go on. 61, match box, right.
36, 36.
From the gun, Herbert. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 33. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 for a Bengals TD. They were in the dime. They had 6 defensive backs there. So go ahead and throw it. He threw it, and it hurt him.
It's almost thrown into a blanket of coverage, isn't it? You talk about the best defenders you have are the defensive backs. 6 of them on the field. You're almost asking for trouble, and that's exactly what they ran into. Ended up throwing a pick 6.
Yeah, 6 defenders and 6 points. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
We got this.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here we go.
The Charger drive about to get going.
Hey, Delta.
He'll have a first down past the 40. And he'll cut it to the right sideline. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. A big play there. His 14th touchdown now on the year. As his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Not a whole lot to recap on that drive. Just one play, 75 yards to the house.
Yeah, it's a long way to go. Remember, rarely is it a straight line 75 yards, too. Got to have a little extra in there. So whatever the final number is, a well-deserved seat on the bench, a little oxygen if he wants it as well.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs, and that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. A lot of running backs, a little bit of a disadvantage when you start talking MVP. Might not be the case this year. You think he's got a shot, don't you?
I do. I think he's got more than a shot, but what he's going to need here down the stretch this late in the season, he needs that big closing game, that game that we're all going to reflect on and go, oh my goodness, did he put up a number, let's say 200 plus?
Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on second down. Running right, here's Falk. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. It's a Bengal first down, a pickup of 11. Getting the sense, Charles, are going to put a big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far, it's working pretty well from them. And here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers do their job when the lights come on. I think he likes natural light best.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on second down.
Following the pickup of 4, here's second and 6.
I got you. I got you. So get it.
Now they try the right side here. Able to power through, and he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles. And put the defense back on its heels.
So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. That one good for 15, and the Bengals get a first down. The first drive this unit had, they punted. This drive, much more polished, just looking crisper, aren't they, moving the ball?
Maybe the first drive was a little bit of a wake-up call. Probably a little bit angry that they had to punt the ball away the first time they had it. Got motivated, got to the sideline, said, okay, let's not let that happen here as we take over again.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10.
General West.
And to give this time to the tailback. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. No gain on the play there. Second down. Now they'll throw with Brady. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
Brings up third down and 10.
Here comes the seventh play now of this drive as this is 3rd and 10.
Mike 3. Mike 3. All you get is a headache. All you get is a headache. Check. Shift. Check 90.
Go.
Shotgun now for Brady. Sliding out of the pocket. He's got his man. It's Andrews. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. These two teams all tied after 1.
Jason Sanders on for the field goal. A 46-yard attempt.
And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So the scoring drive encompasses 9 plays, and the net result, 3 points.
Take your disappointment and put it aside. 9 plays. Yeah, they want to end up in the end zone with a touchdown. I get that. But sometimes those 9-play drives pay dividends later with another 9-play drive that culminates in a touchdown when they wear down a defense.
At their own 17-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And last time the formula was pretty simple. 1-play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, 1-play drive's exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was fairly easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
And we'll see if it's that easy here. Jalen Smith, the Notre Dame man, in on the tackle.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
30 base.
I got one. He's coming. We got double.
Bravo. Go.
Banjo.
Now.
From the gun on 3rd down. Herbert throwing deep for Stewart. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. 21 yards. Well done on the return. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10. The Bengals drive about to get going. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, That doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
At the 38-yard line.
Set. 10-2 soft. 22 jet bomber. 22 jet bomber. Ready, ready.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. It's a Bengal first down, a pickup of 11.
Now this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Ready, 18 Gator.
Let's go.
No. 80 weapon. Fight.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Takes to midfield, but no further. Just a yard there.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Okay, break.
52, Mike 52. Watch the backer, watch the backer. Check 13, check 13, check 37, check 37.
6-6, bullet high. Get it.
From midfield, here's Brady. Flush to his right. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And not only did he drop it, he dropped it in the end zone.
I like the play call. Roll him out. Give him a chance to run it or throw it. In this situation, he decided to fling it, but couldn't find his man open.
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. They'll run it now out of the gun. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. A good gain there on 3rd and 8 of 7 yards, and now a decision here on 4th and 1.
4th down and 1.
Feeling like they're not quite in field goal range yet, they're going to go for it on 4th.
Check 43.
Greystone travel.
Oh, you got deep?
2.
They'll try and run for it. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Two minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score. And And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
Sorry, we get slap happy up here sometimes. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10. At the Chargers.
The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Ready. 90 Wolf. Hey, team 6. Team 6.
50, Mike's 50. Strip the ball.
Hey. Let's go.
Throwing on second down. Brady, throw right side, going to be complete to Moss. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down.
3rd and 6.
Let's go now. 60 outlaw.
Hey. Mike 3. Mike 3. Here we go. Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship.
Leo.
Flare.
Hit it.
Working from the gun, it's Brady. Over the middle, that's caught by Owens. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers 21.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Set, ready. 60 Pittsburgh.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage.
60 on.
Taken down right at the line of scrimmage.
Easy work.
No
It's
gain
easy
on the
work.
play.
It's coming again.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
They'll run on third down with Falk. And he's able to pick up the first down before he's tackled right at the 10. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2.
Got it. 52. Mike, hey, Echo.
I don't think you got it, son. Check 52's the mic. Check 52's the mic.
Right here.
Mike 52.
Hey, Wahoo.
Pick it up. Check 4. Chef.
Topper. Ready.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal. On 2nd and goal, Brady finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he'll get nothing out of that one. No gain on that one, and it's going to bring up a third down.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
And with just 4 seconds left in this